Hey everybody, welcome to day 3 of Vlog Every Day in October. This is the part of YouTube where I tell you about my day, whether you want it or not. This morning I finished the first episode, season 4 of This Is Us. It got crazy, which is actually kind of interesting because there's like a new cast. There's the old cast too, but it's like a new cast. And straight up I was watching it and I was like, who are these new people and why do I care about them? But then at the end of the episode, they tied it in, so I was like, oh, okay, I see what you did there. So yeah, it's like so crazy, and I'm so excited to see what's happening, you know? But yeah, and then I ate breakfast, which I usually just eat cereal or like toast or something, but today I was like, you know what, I'm gonna eat both. I'm gonna have toast and cereal. So I like made bacon, made some eggs, toasted some toast, you know, and then I ate cereal, so it was good. I was very, very full at the end. And then my mom wanted me to take some pictures for her because she wanted a new like profile picture and stuff, so got my camera out, did a little photo shoot by the flowers in our backyard because there's something about moms and flowers. They just like flowers. They want to be in photos with them. They want to take photos of, you know, all that good stuff. So I took photos of her, and then I had to get myself ready and go to work. So I worked at 12:30 to 5, and so, yeah, just got my food ready, and then I left. And then I got to work, and there was just like a bunch of, you know, cool people. And there was one new girl that I hadn't worked with. Like, I'd met her before because I'd seen her walking around. So I was like, hey, I'm Faith. She's like, I'm so-and-so. So I was like, fun. But I never actually got to work with her until today. And so it was super cool because, like, me and my 3 coworkers were talking about concerts that we've been to. So, like, our first concert we ever went to, our most recent concert, like 2 concerts you really want to go to, like, on your bucket list. Which one was the best concert, like all that good stuff. So we were just talking about concerts, and it was really fun because my one coworker, her first concert was Hannah Montana. Another coworker that I had, her first was Christina Aguilera. Mine was the 1975. And then I asked my manager, right? I was like, hey, manager, what was your first concert? And he said, Warped Tour. And I was like, you went to Warped Tour? I'm so jealous. Like, what the heck? And yeah, he was like, yeah, Blink-182 was like headlining. And then this one girl we worked with went, who's Blink-182? And I was like, you don't know who Blink-182 is? Like, girl, where you been? What rock you been under? Yeah, anyway. But yeah, that was a super fun conversation. And then one of my coworkers, it was so nice. She like told me that she like hyped me up to our managers, and I was like, oh, like she was like, yeah, I told them you were a baller. And then our other coworker, who's a little older, is like, a baller? Is that a good thing? What is a baller? And I was like, oh, it's like, I mean, yeah. And then my coworker's like, no, it's a compliment. I meant it as a compliment. Yeah, like, it just means like I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's look it up. And like, like my older coworker who didn't know that, she was like, baller, that doesn't sound like a good word. Like, what do you mean? And we like looked it up, and the definition was something like impressive, like something like that, like does work well and things. So I was like, oh, but that's so nice. I was like, oh, I've only worked there a week, and she already said that to my managers, and so I was super thankful for that. And I was like, wow, thank you so much for saying that, like, to them. Like, that really means a lot, you know? And so that was cool. And then, yeah, and then I ended work at 5, and then I went straight to rehearsal. Now, rehearsal starts at 7:30, but I like to practice beforehand. However, I couldn't practice because there was, like, some event going on. There was, like, tons of people everywhere, and they weren't students. They were, like, adults. And they were just like having a speech. There was like speeches, and then they had catered food that looked really good. And there was this guy, and he's in charge of like maintenance kind of, and like he if you call him, he'll let you into like the rehearsal room and stuff if you're like a student. I'm not a student, but like he knows me because I'm the like lead percussionist. I'm the section leader, so he knows me. But yeah, I was like, hey, oh my gosh, you're here. Like, can you let me into the rehearsal room? And he's like, oh, actually, they're doing something in there. But when they come out, like, I can totally let you know. And he's like, yeah, go get some food. And I was like, no, really? He's like, yeah. Just like, just go get it. It's fine. Don't even worry. So I was like, oh my gosh, okay. They had, like, these chicken kebabs that were super good. They had all these different sauces, like tzatziki and, like, hummus and all, like, good stuff. They had, like, other kebabs with, like, vegetables on them. They had, like, other vegetables. Oh, they had these, like, it was, like, slices of cucumber with, like, smoked salmon and a little something, like a chutney looking thing on top. I was like, ooh, they came through. And so I was, like, sitting down and eating it. And then after I was done eating it, I was just, like, waiting. And then this guy comes up to me. He's like, oh, you already got food. Okay. They ordered, like, so much food. They, like, brought food for, like, 100 people, but, like, 30 people showed up, so we have, like, heck of food, so if you want more, go get some. But, like, I had already eaten my dinner. I brought, like, lasagna, so I'd already eaten that, and then I ate the food that they catered. So I was like, oh, like, I'm okay, but thank you so much. And then, you know, I was, like, still waiting, and I was like, oh, like, Snapchatting some people in the band. And, like, one of my percussion buddies, I was like, hey, where are you? She's like, oh, I'm upstairs. I'm like, okay, cool. So, like, I went upstairs, and we just, like, hung out and talked, and, yeah. And then we went to rehearsal. So, rehearsal on Thursdays is, like, kind of like a workshop day / rehearsal. So, like, there's this man that came in and talked about, like, the army and, like, if we wanted to join the military band, like, what that looks like, the benefits of it, and such and such. And so, like, that was kind of cool. And then we had rehearsal, but, like, basically our conductor gave everyone, like, the students of the band an exercise where they would have to bring a warm-up to class and then teach the class the warm-up. And so we did that, like, last week, and, like, the people who hadn't gone last week had to go this week. So then after the guy talked, then they did their little warm-ups, and then by that time we only had 30 minutes to, like, practice. So we only practiced one song, like, half of it. You know, percussion life, that's how it works. We, like, wheeled every single instrument that we needed for, like, all the songs into another room, and then we didn't even use any of them except for, like, 2 of the 16 things we brought. But, you know, I chose this life, so, you know. Yeah, and so we rehearsed for 30 minutes, and then here I am. I came home. So day 3 of Inktober, the word is bait. So I drew this. That is a little worm. That's right. A little worm on a fishhook. Bam! Day 3. Covered. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did today. You guys will see me tomorrow. Goodbye.